Hi, I'm Berkey, co-author of the Enigma series. Breakfield and Burkey released the second edition of the Enigma Stolen in 2021. We want to share just a little bit of that story with you and entice you to read it. Prologue. Nearly 26 years ago, the arrival of dawn brought the departure. Even while the rosy skies of dawn harshly colored the room, she knew today would not be a good day for her. She studied her surroundings, filled with the old, rich furniture just coming into focus, and she saw the starkness of the walls. The curtainless windows allowed the light, but were not positioned to give her a view of the surrounding countryside from where she lay, confined to bed, too weak to move. Luxurious linens and down pillows gently supported her. The renewed coppery scent reminded her that she was fading further with the ongoing hemorrhage. If she stayed still, the pain was tolerable. She refused to whimper, as that would only bring pain meds. He would give her meds to prevent her from suffering if she asked. Each passing minute caused the fractured light to bring another item into focus. The detailed statues on the top of the mantel displaying exquisite old-world intricate craftsmanship. Several children had been crafted out of the marble and still sat up high on the mantel, out of reach of the visitors. She recalled being allowed to touch each of them when she had reached a certain age, under the watchful eye of her mother. Each one had a story, which she had carefully memorized, and it spoke of the expectations of the children. Lofty goals for children to reach toward but likely never obtain. It had been so different then. There had been love. She was convinced briefly. She wondered whether her mother would have been proud of her. Her father certainly wasn't, especially when they fought bitterly. What father would have forced his daughter to this horrible end just to feed his ego? He was brutally harsh, but she knew he had glimmers of compassion. She'd seen them. The bright spot for her now had been that she had survived the birth 2 days ago. As she shifted slightly, pain shot through her lower body. Though the doctor had examined her several times, he had been unable to stop her bleeding. A hospital would have been the prudent course of action, but her father refused. The nurses checked her frequently and had been instructed not to let her suffer. Still, she refused most meds in the hope that she might see her baby just one time. The baby had been taken away for care and checking while her body had failed her. After 20 some odd hours of labor, she had been too tired to open her eyes to catch even a glimpse when the baby finally emerged. She had rested some while they tended to her rent body. The doctor, old and weathered, was a trusted friend of her father. He was much too practiced with fixing gunshot wounds or other battle-incurred injuries rather than birthing babies. The nurses that now tended her had no midwife or birthing experience either. They were kind, caring, and kept her clean and comfortable, except for not answering her questions about her baby.